Hey, good morning. That's right. So our first tip, or one of our tips for you this morning, is that we want everyone to know before you head out to the polls to have the proper voter ID. So there are a few identification options that you can use to vote here in the state of Louisiana, and we want to run you through those proper ones. The first is, of course, a Louisiana state driver's license. A Louisiana Special ID card will also work, and you can get one of those for free at the Office of Motor Vehicles just by showing your voter information card. A Louisiana wallet digital driver's license on the app on your phone, that will work too. Just make sure your phone's charged. If you're going to rely on that one, you don't want to lose it while you're headed to vote. And then any other generally recognized picture ID card that contains your name and signature. So that's a kicker. Make sure it includes your signature as well, and then it's acceptable to use at the polls. Now, this last option is not ideal, so it's not recommended to rely on it, but if you have your voter ID card and you have no photo ID when you get to the polls, you can sign a voter affidavit. Now, this makes the process a little more difficult for everybody, but once again, you can sign a voter affidavit if you must when you head out to the polls. We have a few more tips for you coming up in our next half hour. Before you vote, once again, Election Day is just 2 weeks from today, so get ready. Make sure you have everything in order. Reporting live in Youngsville, Abby Breidenbach. Good morning, Acadiana.
So Abby, I know that, with a lot of first-time voters, this is great information, but I know sometimes people may feel a little bit overwhelmed when they get, to the polls. Is there a way they can get a sample ballot or kind of know what's going to be on there?
Yes, you can actually request one from the Registrar of Voters, but the easiest way to do it is on the Go Vote app. It's Go, G-E-A-U-X, of course, because we're in Louisiana. The Go Vote app will have a sample ballot for you. It will run you through everything you need to know about every proposition, every candidate, and that you can bring your phone in there with you. So it's kind of nice to run through that ahead of voting so that you don't, get in the booth and then think, oh my gosh, what am I doing here,
I would definitely know. I know my first time voting, it's a little overwhelming too, but it's a good thing to go and do. So again, guys, you can go to Go Vote and get all of that information. Abby, thank you so much. We're going to chat with you in just a little bit.